Sorry, Dago. Which request did I? Which one? Okay. Anyone seen No James? Nope. And I will explain to you why.
Hello, Daisy.
Daisy Dead. Welcome, welcome. That's what we got to talk about, folks. And that's sadly what it's all about. At least the first few minutes of what we're doing here.
This is where the name comes up organically in chat. It's treated like a known figure, someone viewers expect to see, so we're starting the timeline right here.
I just want to make sure everybody's in. Most everybody, at least.
Yep.
Because sadly, once again, I find myself having to defend myself against something that people are out making up things and telling lies again. It's that partial lies. I should say partial lies. And I'll tell you why here in a minute. Coco in the house. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And I don't know why. That's the sad part. The thing that bothers me, I had conversations with a lot of people today. Thank you, Miss Zoe. I appreciate you. Or is it Zoe or Zoe? I appreciate that. I don't like to mispronounce people's names. But sadly, people I found...
Ollie, link is in the chat. Sorry.
Since we've been in YouTube land here, they go looking for information. And when they get it, they take it and have a tendency to twist it all up into a dreadlock, as I'll call it. Because it's dreadful, some of the things that come out of it.
Yes.
Right after No Chains is mentioned, the stream shifts into a bigger theme. He says he's dealing with rumors and people twisting information.
Okay, this is coming from down the rabbit hole. This is coming from down the rabbit hole. I'm getting messages as we speak from her phone number. I will read them and show them to you. This is fucking insane. And I am contacting the police right now. Wow. This is sick, scary, and disgusting. I'm fucking scared for my family at this point.
No.
Here's the first major anchor point. He names Down the Rabbit Hole as the source of messages and says he's contacting police. Whether you agree or not, this is a clear on-stream claim.
Do you want the list of everyone who surrounds your homes? These are threats. I'm done with this shit.
Yeah, call the cops.
This is the moment we can document cleanly. He directly links No Chain to what he believes is happening behind the scenes. I'm not adding identity claims, just highlighting the link he states out loud.
Okay, but again, I have never been doing that. Yes, you have been doing that. Now you're threatening me, my family, and everybody around me because of things that you're making up.
Saying other creators.
You just threatened everybody witnessed it. I showed it to him. That's threatening me and my family. No, Gigi, I didn't have a falling out with Rory. I just stepped away because of the drama that was over there. There was a lot of drama going on with other, TikTokers and stuff like that. And I stepped away from it because I will not talk about anything that I don't have concrete proof about. You guys know that. I can't.
Right.
You can't do stuff like that, okay? You can't just throw out information about people when you don't have it. You can't say, this is what I think. You can't do that. It's wrong, okay? It's bad enough, that with the things I've said, the theories that I've come up with, thinking about it all. But I can't put people's names out there without proof of things. You can't do that.
Notice the contradiction that defines a lot of YouTube drama. He says he won't accuse people without proof, while also reacting to a flood of claims, names, and threats. This is where the connected to web shows up, but we keep it labeled as allegation.
I could not go out with any of the information, and I was told not to by her multiple times because she's telling me she's scared. She's telling me that Rory's this person, that Kim is that person, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to do that type of thing, okay? I can't. Nobody can. Oh, you would never threaten me or support that, but you're doing it now.
Yep.
You can't turn your story around now, okay? Now and then earlier here, up here, how many 12-year-olds were there? Victims of with my son, who helped clean that up. What is this all? I don't understand any of this anymore. This is insane.
Yeah, you need to call the police.
My wife has almost had a nervous breakdown. My son, my 17-year-old son, has been crying on and off all day because he's already upset because of what his brother did. He knows that, we didn't hide it from him because he's old enough to understand why his brother's not around.
Exactly, Sandra.
I hadn't seen the kid in 3 years before this happened. So I don't know anything about what he did other than I told him he had to go away from me because of his drug problem. I can't support that.
Yep. She sat in our Discord and doxed Rory. There's footprints of it, so...
I told the truth. Everything I said was true. As far as I know. There's no other truth to tell.
Yep. Tell him that, you know,
And
she's blackmailing you, intimidation, harassment, doxing. You can get her on all that.
Well, I have it all right here. And yes, she has... That is a threat as far as I'm concerned. And I have how many witnesses to this, okay? There is no other truth to tell. I don't know anything else about it. That's what I know. Just because he's my child does not mean that I know anything about his personal life.
Yep.
If I do not know, you should call me privately. No. I know what he did. It was on the news, for Christ's sakes. If there was more, it would have been on the news. Okay? You don't deserve a phone call from me after what you've done to me.
Yep, stalking.
This is the receipt reading portion. It's emotionally charged, but for a history lesson you only need short, relevant pieces that show what he claimed was happening and how he framed it. No live chat replay, but the comment section did what it always does, left a trail. These are viewer opinions, not facts, but they show the temperature in the room when no chains came up. Notice the pattern. Something felt off, surprised, disappointed, seemed sincere. That's not evidence, it's sentiment. A couple comments speculate about motives like money or trying to take over. That part is allegation/speculation from viewers, so I'm not presenting it as truth, just showing what people were saying publicly. If you want to understand the reality lore, you start with the receipts, because the internet loves a rebrand, but it loves a paper trail even more.